Hello, this is the Timeless Tarot and today's reading is for the Twinflame Collective. I have put out a spread, so let's go straight to the bottom of the deck and we have got the Emperor. This is a proud masculine. It's also the Aries card. Interestingly, we have the Empress in the hidden position. So let's have a look and see. So I'm wondering if this reading is going to be coming from the masculine perspective. Maybe there was a proud masculine who had his ideal partner, his twin flame, in the hidden position, kept her a secret, maybe. I'm slightly jumping the gun there, but let's take another card to see. Yeah, I think this was very much a proud individual who has been resisting the connection. I suppose there are plenty of reasons why the twin flame connection doesn't come into being. And I suppose there's plenty of reasons as to why the connection or the reconnection doesn't always come about. I mean, this does feel like a masculine who is not in connection currently because he's resisting. Rods are fast moving energy. 7 of Rods is 7 weeks. Now this reading is going to be for the next 4 to 6 weeks, or maybe the next 4 to 7 weeks. The Emperor, you know, the buck stops with him. And so if you are part of a twin flame connection that is currently in separation and you are the female part, there's nothing you can do because this masculine is resisting. As I said a minute ago, there could be a myriad of reasons for why he's resisting. Pride being one. Let's have another card. Actually, that one wanted to come too. Let's take both of them. I've taken 2 more cards. So we've now got the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Cups to go with the Emperor and the 7 of Rods. So let's read them in sequence. A proud masculine who has been resistant to the connection is not happy. The connection is still alive and well in the background, but he's kicked over the 3 cups and those are the cups of joy and happiness. So he's not happy about the fact that he's not in connection and he's not happy about the fact that he's resisting. But he is a proud individual and nothing is going to move him at this moment in time, it feels like. However, we then have the Wheel of Fortune coming along. How interesting. Is it going to be the Wheel of Fortune that breaks the deadlock? I think what is probably likely to happen, particularly if this masculine is feeling upset and like there's no joy left in his life, I think what might happen is that the Wheel of Fortune will start to deliver some good fortune to him. Now, I can't tell you in what form that's going to take because we've got a proud masculine who is resisting the connection, which has made him unhappy. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune going to do? Well, it's going to deliver him some good energy. Fortune is coming his way. Good fortune is a wheel. It's going to keep on rolling until it delivers the good fortune. What could the good fortune be? Well, you can't really see it terribly well, but there's some energy radiating out the top of this figurehead here. And it feels to me like the Wheel of Fortune is going to be delivering some good energy to the divine masculine. It's a little bit like a fountain coming out the top of his... Well, I suppose it's a form of enlightenment. I have a friend who talks to me about chakras and I'm ashamed to say I don't always take in what she's saying. I know in the past she's talked about it coming out of the crown like a fountain of light. And that's what I'm getting from this picture here. It feels like a fountain of light is coming out of the crown. So I wonder if he's gained a level of enlightenment. I wonder if the divine masculine has gained some enlightenment to do with the resistance, which is what has in turn left him feeling unhappy. Perhaps he's realised that resistance is futile. I do love that phrase. Resistance is futile because the wheel's going to keep on bringing it back together, maybe. Perhaps he's realised that he's made himself unhappy. I mean, that really feels like a thing for me. He's done it to himself. He's allowed his pride to take a firm hold of him, and he has managed somehow or other to alienate himself from the feminine. That's what it feels like. That's what he's done. But then don't forget, we've got the 2 cups stood up in the background. The true connection will last. It's still there. I can't be sure at this stage, but the Wheel of Fortune is going to be doing something to the Divine Masculine to help in terms of bringing him some happiness again, I think. So let's leave that for now. We might come back there. At the centre of the reading, we have the 2 of Rods. This is looking out there into the world to see what there is. This is the card of possibilities. Who can I see? Where can I go? How can I live my life? Possibilities all around for him. This really feels like a masculine reading, I have to say. So I'm going to assume this is from the Divine Masculine's perspective. What is out there for him? Well, whatever he wants. However, he doesn't want any of it because he's in this feeling of lack. He's very unhappy. So the 5 of Pentacles is crossing the card of possibilities. So not having what he wants is robbing him of possibilities for his future, is what it feels like. So we've got 2 rather unhappy cards here, which are in the way. We've got the 5 of Cups, now we've got the 5 of Pentacles. 5s are never good. The 5s are unhappy cards, really. This could be talking about a lack of finances as well. But I feel really it's more to do with a lack of joy, is what it really is. Now, I'm not saying that he's separated the union, because it could well have been the feminine. But however the union has been separated, he's allowed it to progress, and he's not doing anything currently about bringing it back together. Because although there's a world of possibilities out there, he's not happy enough to view any of it. And on the face of things, he's reached the end, really. This is the 10 of Swords. This is the end. You can take no more. There's no more to take because he's reached his limit and this has ended. Now, has the connection ended? Well, I don't think so, because we've got the 2 cups standing up. So what's ended? His patience, maybe his pride has ended. Let's get a clarifier for the 10 of Swords. He is defeated, is the word. Absolutely defeated. The 10 of Swords has always got possibilities. There's always a new dawn in the background, a new day to follow. Yeah. It's his pride. The masculine's pride is ending. And so it's more or less what I said before. This is the major arcana of pride, the Emperor. This is the minor arcana of pride, the 4 of Pentacles. Clinging on too tightly to something that is not working for you. This is the end of pride, I think. The pride that the Divine Masculine has been carrying with him, which has made him unhappy, which has forced him to resist the connection, is ending. And so this is what the Wheel of Fortune is doing. It is going to be removing pride from the equation in order for the masculine to see things another way round. In order for the masculine to see the possibilities. Brilliant. In order for the masculine to stop feeling like he's lost everything and to start viewing things in a more positive way. In the underneath position, what is hidden or not clear? Yep, another ending. 10 of Rods. This is it. He's reached the end. This is 2 10s. We've now got 2 5s. Those are cards of unhappiness. 2 10s. These are cards of ending. In the 10 of Swords, he is defeated. In the 10 of Wands, it's slightly different. He can put down the very heavy, troublesome burdens that he's been carrying. He has reached the end. So in a clear way, he's feeling defeated, like he can take no more, like his pride is going to have to take a back seat. But in a hidden way, what he's not clear or not conscious of is it's going to be good for him because he's going to be able to lay down the burdens from the past. And what are the burdens from the past? Well, the divine feminine who made him happy. I mean, honestly, look at these cards. So we've now got where we had the divine masculine being unhappy, kicking over the 3 cups at the start. We have in the underneath position, we have the divine feminine and the card of happiness. So he's utterly abandoned the 2 things that were making him happy, the feminine and the joy that came from being in connection with her. So this is all making a lot of sense. What I'm not clear about is what's going to happen. So let's push on. We may well come back and revisit these cards. But so far, this is feeling like a twin flame connection that is in separation, possibly caused by either party, but definitely being kept apart by the masculine's pride. And the Wheel of Fortune now is coming in, bringing fortunate energy to the masculine in order to release the pride and, well, let's see. Will it be a reconnection? I hope so. I think it might be. In the past position, we have the 8 of Swords. This is feeling like you are stuck. So if you are a divine masculine watching, your pride has kept you stuck in a position where you didn't know how to move forward. Well, quite. In the past, you were stuck. In the present, there are possibilities. In the future, we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords can be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, young masculine, can be looking for a fight. It's a really fast-moving energy. So it doesn't have to be a fight. It's quick. So if you have been stuck in the past and you cannot see the current possibilities due to the fact that you are so unhappy and you don't have what you want, in the future, we now have you moving very swiftly. Well, let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Swords in the future position. Communication. I'm going to take another card. Right, so we've got the 7 of Cups, which is options and can be confusion. We have the 8 of Wands, which is communication and free-flowing energy, can be Cupid's arrows. So I think what this is saying is that perhaps the confusion that has held the masculine in position in the past is going to be cleared and some communication is coming in, perhaps. I might just see. Oh, yeah. The bottom of the deck there now, we have the Lovers. I wonder if really what it's saying is that the masculine can see clearly now. Because the swords are clarity. The masculine can see clearly. I think where there was confusion in the past, there is clarity coming in to do with the pairing. And it's a love story, really. And to do with the love story. So I think there's going to be some communication coming in. In fact, I think perhaps there has been some clarity in the last month, because the 7 of Cups is the 7th month of the year, which is July. And I think perhaps there has been some clarity that has recently formed in the masculine's mind. And he is now clear on the connection. And he's also clear on wanting communication, I think. So this is fast moving energy. Something is changing here and it's going to be changing quickly. In the personal position, here we are, ready to offer a cup of love. Wow. My goodness. Okay. I think there's been a big shift. He's ready. He knows what this is. This is a love connection. He wants to quickly get on with it. He wants to be able to come in and offer a cup of love. Well, is he going to do it? I hope so. In the home position, we have the 4 of Swords. This is the card of healing and recovery. Healing from heartbreak. And in fact, perhaps that's what needed to happen. Perhaps that is what has held him in position, was being heartbroken and not having what he wanted or needed for his future happiness. Because he's not had that, I think there has been a very long period of recovery. Let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Cups and the Four of Swords. Wow. Now there's the Twin Flame card. There is something here, we've got 2 fours, something here about trying to bring the Twin Flame connection home. There has had to be some sort of healing in the home environment. Or actually, it could be a new home, because this is also a card of celebration. 4-4, yes. If he was unclear as to what this connection is, he really, really knows what it is now. We've got the Lovers and the Four of Wands. He knows what this is. There's been some healing taking place, and in the hopes and fears we have Judgment. This is a wake-up call. This is, hello, what more information do you need to know what is going on here? This is a real connection. This is a love story. Will you please wake up and get on with doing something about it? And I believe Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune are working together here. Wake up and let's get this moving. Well, Judgment is an angel and the Wheel of Fortune is good fortune. And I believe actually because the masculine has been sitting quietly doing nothing with his pride and busy resisting the connection, then I think now that he's being strongly guided forward. And I think urged is the way I would say. He's being urged to make a difference. And if he's not going to be making a difference, fate is going to step in and move things forward for him, I believe. In the hopes and fears position, hoping to wake up, that could be the feminine, hoping that the masculine will wake up. Fearing that he hasn't woken up, no, that doesn't really quite make sense. Let's get a clarifier for Judgment. Oh, wow. Whew. 2 of Cups now. At the start, kicked over the happiness, but the 2 cups remained. But as I said at the beginning, there is still the potential here for partnership. And so hoping that there's going to be a wake up to the fact that this is a true connection. Yes, yes, yes. We have the 3 biggest cards of connection out now. Wow. I just woke up this morning and I thought I need to do a Twin Flame reading. And I'm really pleased because this is feeling like something is going to happen really soon. At the outcome, you won't believe it, we have the King and Queen of Swords, and we have Temperance, which is another angel. This is the angel of balance. I wonder if what has finally happened to the masculine is that he realises it is the same for both of you. That the connection, I really want to sing, the first cut is the deepest, is what I really want to say. It's like you've both been cut to the core, I suppose. There is nothing else to say here. This is the connection. This is the way it is. Temperance is an angel. You both feel the same. It's the angel of balance. This is evenly split, if you like. We use the swords to split here. This is an even split. You've got 2 angels trying to guide you forward into connection. We've got 2 pairs here. We have the Emperor and the Empress. We have the King and Queen of Swords. We have the Lovers. We have the 2 of Cups. We have the Twin Flame card. We have a masculine wanting to offer a cup of love. We have everything coming together, plus the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance and Judgment trying very hard to get this connection back and bring in the happiness. Wow. Well, I just might see if there's anything else we need to know. Is it? Well, that's fallen out. Justice. This feels really, really strong. Justice is also the card of balance, but the scales are evenly balanced now. It's sort of like if the 2 of you didn't know how you felt about each other, somehow or other, it feels like one of you has had some sort of wake up to the fact that it is evenly split. This is the way it is. Strength. It's been difficult. King of Rods at the bottom. Time for action. Oh, wow. Ace of Swords. I'm leaving it here. The last 3 cards I've taken, Justice. This is now in balance. And why this is important is, whereas before there was push and pull, there was resistance, there was longing, probably from the feminine, and resistance from the masculine. Now that has gone, that's been swept away. You are now in perfect balance. It's been very difficult for both of you. This is the card of Leo. It is this season that the masculine can finally take action and bring this divine pairing back together. Wow, wow, wow. Well, we had the Twinflame card. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Lovers. I think it's now. This is coming back. I had to do a reading this morning. This feels really, really now. Don't forget, we had the ending. We had the ending. So there is nothing now to resist as far as I can see. The pairing is coming back together, and it feels to me like this is soon. I said this reading was for the next 4 to 6 weeks. We also have the 8 of Wands, which is the card of 8 weeks. So it might take up to 2 months to get this properly reconnected, but it really feels like that is what is happening. I had the Ace of Swords before, and that was the card of truth. Yeah, here we are. Bottom of the deck now, 6 of Cups. So we had them all. We had all of the cards of partnership. This is the Soulmate card. We had the Twinflame card. We had the Two of Cups, the true connection. We had the pairing, the Emperor and the Empress. But the balancing of the energies between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And I believe this is coming back into union very, very soon. Well, I hope so. And I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like and subscribe so that I can read your energy more easily, which will help me to do more accurate readings for you and your situation in the future. And if you would like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. But until next time, this has been the Timeless Tarot. Goodbye.